Sorry it's been so long since I've done one, but we're just going to do a little Jackson's haul today, and I might update you on a few things whilst I'm talking through this as well. So I did an order a couple of weeks ago, just for some things that I need actually for my degree. So I'm currently on my last year of my degree. It's gone pretty slow, but obviously because I do it part-time, it's open university, so I have only got a little bit of time left on it, so that's good. So I've got some bits in here that will be handy for that. So we'll start off with this one. So I actually got these in the Black Friday sale, so they were a bit cheaper. So I decided to get these, which are a stackable china, like porcelain mixing palette. So they all come like this and they're stackable. So I thought these would be really handy because they're small. They're stackable, so you can have paint dry in between them. Doesn't take up much room. Obviously being porcelain, they're really easy to clean. And then the one at the bottom doesn't have a little ridge on it. So there is 6 of them, and it just takes up less room, and you can, you know, there's a lot of mixing area there. So I'll be using these for my watercolours and my gouache paints, probably not for acrylics. Acrylics I prefer to use plastic things for, just because they get ruined, they stain, and sometimes some of the plasticky, once the paint is dry, some of the plastic doesn't actually come off. So these are just for water-based paints. So that's that. And then I also got another one of these Japanese Gansai paints. I really love these paints, so I decided to get a grey one, just because for my degree, for the last bit of it, so I'm going to be illustrating a children's book. So it's all going to be done properly. So I am just picking some paint that I'm going to need for that. I'm just grabbing out my, don't know if you can hear me over the noise, but I'm grabbing my Gansai palette. Here it is. So I have these ones in here already, and I've got space for one more, so that'll be that one that goes in there. And then these are the actual colours that I have picked. So I've actually used these quite a lot, and obviously because I do a lot of more spring and summer work, that's why it's mainly sort of pastel colours. But they are really lovely paints to work with, so I would recommend them. And then in the palettes I just put a little magnet on the back so they stay in place. So I'll be doing the same for that one as well. So I'll pop that in there ready. And then in here I have, so first of all I have this, which is some Ecoline watercolour ink. So this is liquid watercolour. I got a white one, just basically as a mixing ink. So I do use quite a lot of white because, as I say before, I do a lot of spring and summer illustrations, so I do need white to add to the pigment colour, the base colour, to get a pastel. So that's why I bought that. It's on a pipette, which is handy. This is what I have with acrylic ink as well. I just have white, but this is nice, so you can just pop this in and you get instant pastel colours with that. So that's just basically ease of use I bought that for. And then here I have 2 paints, 2 of these, which I love at the moment. So I found these this year, probably back in the spring. So these are Horidam, Schminker Horidam granulating watercolours. So basically the actual watercolour granulates once you mix it with water and you put it onto your paper, so it creates really lovely effects. So I bought an ice or glacier green, which is basically like an icy blue colour, which I'm going to need for my book illustrations. and also a Shire Yellow, which again is for my book illustrations but will be great for botanicals and flowers as well. And that would be quite handy for bees as well. If we're doing insects and bees, that would be a lovely colour for the sort of black and the yellow colour of a bee. And then I bought this little pack, which was a, what's the word that they use on Jackson's? I can't think, but basically it's just a little pack of some different watercolour papers. It's a sample pack, that's the word, sample, of some eco handmade watercolour paper, and there's a 300 GSM smooth in medium weight, a 425 GSM in medium rough, and 1200 GSM in extra rough. So that's really good because I mainly use 300 GSM. So we've got a 420 GSM and a 1200 GSM, so they're going to be really thick. And they're quite a nice size to do like a really nice little illustration, and then you can give it to somebody as a present. And this pack was only 80p, so good to look in the sample section on Jackson's. And here I just have two new Caran d'Ache Neocolour 2. Basically they're crayons, but they are watercolour crowns. So they do the same as watercolour pencils, watercolour paints, but they're just in a crown form. So you can get quite a good pigment and quite a thick texture. And then you add water to them, or you can dip them in water and do it directly like that. And I've just got two nice colours because I already have these. So I already have these colours. So I've got a grey, two greens, and then a yellow, like a peach. So now I've got a pink, which is actually rose, and I have a blue, which is actually sky blue. So these two will be handy for my degree illustrations for the book, so that will be good. So I've got a nice set of colours when getting there basically with these. So these are new to my studio basically. So these are new this year, so new set of mediums that I'm using, so that'll be nice. And that's it, so that's all I got. So not much, but enough. So yeah, so I got these new little palettes, the watercolour ink or watercolour, liquid watercolour in white, the two super granulating watercolour paints in Glacier Green and Shire Yellow, the little pack, sample pack of watercolour paint and watercolour paper, and then the two Caran d'Ache Neocolour crowns, watercolour crowns in the pink and the blue. So I'll be doing another video soon, maybe over Christmas if I get time. It'll go out in the new year, of me actually using these, so that'll be good for you to watch. So yeah, so thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with you soon. Take care. Please subscribe if you're new to my channel. I've had a lot of new people to my channel, and 99% of you aren't subscribed. So if you wouldn't mind subscribe, that will really help my channel, and give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. And I'll see you again soon. Bye.